Hey guys, what's up? JK with Porn Reboot here. Let's talk about sex for a moment. I'm gonna say something that I don't know how guys are gonna take it, so I'm just curious as to how men are gonna take this, because I know there are a lot of men who are subscribed, there are a lot of men who watch my videos who struggle with PIED, a lot of men don't have access to sex, a lot of men are not satisfied with their sex life, and all of this comes down to an out of control behavior with porn and masturbation. But what I want to say about sex has to do with women and has to do with relationships. Some of you may think that it is your personality, or it is your finances, or it is your looks, or it is a combination of all those things that keeps a woman with you in a relationship. But there's one thing that's not spoken about enough that is actually one of the main reasons that women stay with men. Not the only reason, but one of the main reasons. Guess what that is? It's your ability to give a woman an orgasm. Because let me tell you, this is not me guessing, this is not some shit I read, this is straight up my experience. During my recovery, I spent 2 years just dating. My number one priority was having sex, was meeting women, was overcoming my fears, and I met a lot of women. I hung out with a lot of women. I went on dates with a lot of women. I had sex with a lot of women. And that was great. That was awesome. It was a whole experience in itself. I'll actually leave a link to the video in the description below where I talk more about that. But here's my experience and also what I've noticed from coaching way over 500 men. And men who are in relationships, men who are out there dating, men who are players, men who are sex addicts, men who are addicted to escorts. Conversations I've had with women that I've hooked up with and been in casual relationships with. If you cannot give a woman an orgasm on a regular basis, preferably every time you have sex, it is unlikely that you are going to keep that woman in the long term. Women will stay with men because they look good. You know, you're good to look at when she's seen out with you in public. You know, it's a good look. It's you're acceptable to her friends and family. She'll stay with you because you are a good provider. You know, like you have your stuff together financially, you're ambitious, you can take care of her if that is what she wants. Both of you can grow financially together. That's okay. She'll stay with you because you have a great personality. You know, you make her laugh all the time. You're a caring man. You know, you're empathetic. All those things are great. But if you cannot satisfy her sexually, then do not be surprised when she steps out on you in the relationship, has sex with another person. Do not be surprised when there is a lot more drama in your relationship. Do not be surprised when you have sex with a woman and she doesn't want to see you again. Or worse, happened to a buddy of mine lately. They friend zone you after having sex with you. Ooh. This is not spoken about by therapists. This is not spoken about enough, you know, but this is something that you should know. I haven't spoken about it until now because I've been so concerned with just hurting guys' feelings. But then I've started to realize that I'm truly hurting men by withholding this information. That your ability to satisfy a woman sexually is very important, and it has a lot to do with a woman choosing to stay in a relationship with you, a woman choosing to keep keep having casual sex with you. And I know that that is what many men want. Both, not just casual sex, but they actually want to be in a relationship where they're satisfying their partner sexually. So why am I telling you this? You know, you may be watching this and you may be, I don't know what your reaction would be. You might be feeling that that's unfair, JK. Like, why are you saying that? You know, I've been struggling with PIED for a long time. Maybe like, well, I don't believe that. That's fine. If you don't want to believe it, don't believe it. Go through your life experiences. But I'm sharing this with you so that you have motivation to end your behavior with pornography and masturbation and to fix your PIED. I'm going to be talking about PIED really soon, and I'm going to be talking about it quite a bit because PIED is so devastating. And for those of you who don't know what PIED is, it's porn-induced erectile dysfunction. But it is so devastating on a man's psyche, his self-image, and it can lead you down a path of a certain genre of pornography that is very demeaning and that is not helpful to your self-esteem. And those of you who have PIED know exactly what I'm talking about. I don't want to mention anything because I don't want to trigger anyone, but you got to fix that so that you can maximize your relationships with women, maximize your relationship with your wife, maximize your relationship with your girlfriend. And you cannot begin to do that. I'm not going to teach you how to do that. You cannot even begin to do any of that until you end this behavior with pornography and masturbation. I've seen women just hang out with guys because he looked good and he had some money. You know, they stay because that's just what it is. But if they had the opportunity and they knew another man could give them an orgasm and could give it to them every time they have sex, they're not going to tell you this. A woman is not going to say that, but that is going to be their preference. And I don't expect any woman to publicly acknowledge that, but in private, they do. So brothers, take this journey seriously, please. If that is just so far away from what you believe, if you're just like, dude, I'm so deep in porn and masturbation, you know, I don't even know how to have sex with women. I've had PIED for so long. My wife doesn't orgasm. You know, ask yourself some questions, you know, and take this seriously and make this your utmost priority. On so many levels, being able to control your sexual behavior is essential for you as a man. All right? So that's just my little message for you today, but I'm curious about your thoughts. So do leave your thoughts in the comment section below. It's totally okay if you disagree with me. I want to hear what your thoughts are and some of your opinions, okay? And if you have any questions, go ahead and leave them below as well. I'm JK, your brother in this struggle. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. Have a wonderful day.